All right, welcome back to another Houston's Elite War recap. This time we have HE versus War and Glory. The good guys over there gave us a little arranged war. Tied 84-84 on stars and came up a little short on percentage. Of course, we had the 10v10 game going. All nines are cleared. Almost 11v11 game. We got Eric and Akash back here, guys. Y'all want to say hello?
Hello to everyone.
Hello, people of the Clash of Clans universe.
So, this was a fun one, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's great to get back together, hitting the War and Glory bases.
99.
It's great to finally get back to warring the clan I helped build, the clan I created, the clan I made what it is today, War and Glory. You are welcome for everything I did for you. You would not be in the position you are today if it wasn't for me. So you are welcome.
Love it.
And my bases.
And on to the 10v10s to get it started.
All right, first we got Tasty, aka me, with a copy hit from Joey. Joey had a time fail because he forgot to drop stuff, so I just did the exact same thing and dropped everything down. You'll see these two Valks come in really handy right here, playing off a funnel for the queen. So they're going to go into these two gold storages and get them down, which Joey was able to scout with his 9. So that forces queen to the left around here. They get him down just in time before queen gets in Inferno range. So she's going to walk left. She gets the first air defense down. And then she's going to skip everything because Quinn AI is amazing. Tess Wahlberg was supposed to get the bomb, but I just dropped him to the side so they didn't hit the bomb after. King starts tanking for queen as well as clearing the funnel off. And then he's going to beat on the wall at 8 o'clock after getting the army camp down. Queen still hasn't needed a rage because King's tanking the archer tower. So that's really nice. Being able to save the rage until CC comes out. So rage is going to come down here. So as soon as CC comes out, poison down on the loon. Pop King to get him through that wall, get a few hits off on these defenses. Possibly doesn't look like he's going to be able to get up there. But he does tank a few of the pups, which is also a little bit nice. So I go ahead and start the Lalo here because we didn't want a time fail again. Queen locks on the queen. Pop her ability at the last second. I almost forgot that. Get the loons coming at 3 pretty quickly so all the loons get up past this Inferno. Heal down over the Tesla farm. Loons come in from 12 to push everything into that last Inferno. Still hastening through. Rage is going to come down any second now. There's the Rage. Okay, get through the Inferno in one shot. Move on to that Wizard Tower. Tons of loons up, tons of minions, and pops up. Queen's still up, full health. She's going to wrap around, help with a little bit of cleanup here. And that's GG on the first one.
Very nice hit. Let's do it.
All right, now we're on the tank. After a few failed attempts on this base, we realized that the Hound needed to be pulled to 6 on this queen charge. So it was just like a perfect queen charge coming in here. Everything timed so nicely. Tank's doing it perfectly. Tesla pops at 3. Queen's fine because she's out of range everything. She's going to get through the town hall with no DPS on her. The archer at 6 is clearing a little bit of trash and also is going to be an anchor for her hound pool. After his town hall goes down, we start king and a few wizards to clear off the funnel there as well as pull the hound out first. Queen steps up, wall break in over at 3. Queen's going to still walk up, but she's going to walk back around here. King clearing out the funnel down there, even gets up to this Tesla, gets it down. Barb to keep the hound down there a little bit longer. First rage on queen goes down. It's going to serve two purposes: to keep the queen rage and get these wall breakers through. Still have one barb to distract the hound after it gets through the first one. Still hasn't got through the first one. Second rage coming down on queen. She's going to get through queen without needing a poison. Only 1 point defense on her. Last barb has been used at this point. Now queen's going to wrap back around, go to the wizard tower, and start focusing on the hound. Now here's the wallow coming in. So Loon's directly into Inferno at 12 after the archer tower at 1's cleared off. Rage down here. Get through these defenses pretty quickly. Another rage come down. Back in Loon's on the Inferno with the haste. Minions all the way around. Now after all these defenses are down, even the queen can clear the rest of it if she really needs to. But pulling a Loon's up, especially since it's a tier 2, it helps. Loons get to Tesla, last defense. And then clean up from there. And there's not much left to clean up at this point. And that's GG. Good hit. Alright, now we got Joey going in here with the cleanup on Prod. He's going to use his queen with only 4 healers this time instead of 5. And hopefully get up to 3 wizard towers, a couple Teslas, a couple sweepers, queen, and an air defense.
Inferno.
Yeah, and Inferno. Another key defense there. So queen starts at 3 on the town hall with, again, no point defense on her. So great base building. They need to get that work done, probably. So healers come down queen at an angle. They're not getting hit by any other defense, and make sure when they go in they don't get sniped. King down, wall breakers down. King setting a funnel for the queen after he gets through this first gold storage. Queen's going to come in with a jump to get to Inferno after the archer tower goes down. Pop her ability here quickly. Ability now, as she jumps, she gets the Inferno down. And now she's going to have her rage coming in. Get her back to full health. After the expo, now there's no point defense on her, just the hound. Loon goes in on the archer tower. That's going to help him get all the air traps out there, as well as help take down this archer tower. So he's got one red bomb with it, and he's going to get at least one more here. Let's see. Gets 2 more red bombs. Minion to help queen. She's getting raged up. She's going to take this jump here. Engage with the enemy queen. And get both sweepers down here. Another Tesla. Third rage on her goes down. So pretty heavy queen charge with only 4 healers. He's going to get both these wizard towers here. Wallow starting from 4 o'clock into 5 into 6. Now queen's taking out king and Tesla. Almost gets the Tesla down. Haste through this Inferno. Wallow comes in from 9. Another haste down. And he has got plenty of loons up, even though they're pathing a little bit weird. Still's got 2 hounds up, needs them pop. There's goes 1. So is the other one gonna pop? Or good tower range? Yep.
So yeah, good hit by Joey, I guess. Surprise, surprise! Akash is back. Wait, for a Tano 10 recap? No, I'm just here to clear up the bit of silence we had in the previous recap. Eric was summoned by his mother and had to leave. So I'm going to leave you with Eric now, and he's going to go ahead with this 10v10.
Alright, now I'm back. We got dragons coming in now. So, Queen's going in to get 2 air defenses. Loon on mortar clears off the funnel with some minions as well. Queen gets ahead and gets 2 air defenses, no healers, nothing tanking it either. Dragon start at 6 and 9, King down at 9 to start the funnel. Queen still hasn't used the ability. She's going to pop it soon, pop it now. And then I have 4 rages and a heal for my dragons and a Houndloon CC. So Queen ends up getting 3 air defenses, which wasn't even the goal of that. So, I mean, it's really strong when you can get 3 air defenses with Queen.
And no healers.
Yeah, no healers, 3 air defenses, which was huge value. So even though the base is somewhat anti-drag in the middle with the sweepers pointing towards the drags, some high hit point structures in there as well, it's still really strong. Loons get all the way to the Inferno. And the Archer Tower, Wizard Tower, another haste comes in just to help them move back to the Inferno. They catch some of the rage even and get the Inferno down. Now at this point it's pretty scary because the drags will have to king, don't use the loons tanking, but they're going to have just enough at the end here to get this last Archer Tower down. And dragons go in. They're really low health at this point. Loses 1 drag here. Last one, barely any help, gets the Archer Tower down, which is 2 shots. And then pops clean up, and that's GG. A few more structures.
Nine v 9s.
All right, we have Anna on Anna here. A bit of girl on girl action for all the boys. All right, put it back in your pants. So we have just a standard Goho coming up here. So she starts her final well at 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock. Drops a good jump spell. It's going to drop the king here to get through all those. This is jumping into a Tesla farm. So she's looking to get the Tesla farm, an Expo, a Wizard Tower, and obviously the Queen. So she pulls the CC out to Baby Drag and a Witch. She just kind of misses the Witch on that poison, but there drops a second poison, so she gets the Witch in. Pops the King ability, hits a Giant Bomb, so the Queen is slowly going to go down. Those Witches, the Skeletons are really hurting on getting the Queen kill. So the Baby Drag goes down, the Witch finally goes down, and she gets a pop ability. So getting the Queen's going to be very close here. Luckily, the Queen AI worked out in favor for us, and she managed to lock onto the Queen. So she starts her hogs at 1 o'clock and 12 o'clock. A nice group of hogs there from CC. She's doing like a surgical deployment. She has 3 heals in the bag. So I think she's going to use her first heal over this Wizard Tower farm here. So that's what the first heal is used. More hogs are coming in from 9 o'clock. Nice trigger on that 9 o'clock bomb. With a small group of hogs, this allows the main group just to be a bit more protected. She's still got 6 hogs in the bag with an extra heal spell. So she goes ahead and drops that last heal, or the last compartment, and you can see she has 6 hogs in the bag. Drops 4 in the cannon, just so the troops can start cleaning up on the king instead of wrapping around to the cannon. And this is just cleanup now. She has a few hogs in the bag to drop around the base for cleanup. She has a solid amount of hogs left. Yeah, good hit by Anna. Alright guys, we have a final 9v9 of the video. We have looks just like a Golalo, or Suilalo, sorry. He drops the loon on that mortar to get CC low. Obviously nothing pops out, so we can tell it's either a hound or a bunch of loons, so that's no damage to his air portion of the attack, so don't have to worry about the CC. He's starting his heroes at 3 o'clock, just taking out a few Archer Towers. I'm trying to maybe get that AD if the Queen funnels out in that way. We'll have to see if the Queen probably going to route towards, the Queen routes towards 4 o'clock and snaps off the AD, so you can see he's got a lot of value from his heroes already. Queen's going to bash the wall and probably end up getting the gold storage, and then maybe the wizard tower as well. As you can see, a few loons going in now. He drops his first hound with a big set of loons. Drops second hound down. Good haste. Already started his minions on his cleanup. Solid hit. He drops that poison, rage, and skelly spell on the queen. So good timing with that for Big A, who is back for another recap. Obviously, you missed him in the last recap, but he's back again, which is always good to see. His kill squad, his Lalo portion is moving towards 9 to 10. His the mini Tesla farm pops at 1 o'clock there, but he still has a haste and a heal spell left in the bag. So he's still got Hound up. He drops that heal over the wizard towers and over those red bombs, which are really damaging to those loons, especially with the wizard tower there. A little air skeleton pops, but doesn't really prove to be any damage. He still has looks like 10 to 15 loons up. He still has his queen just went down. He still has his hound up and a lot of pups. So yeah, good hit by Big A.
All right, guys. Now that we finished that up, and I guess topic of the day is going to be 10v11. What do y'all think about 10v11? Today's HE society.
Well, I think if you're going to use 10v11, you got to be really strong at it and make sure you have the right hitters going in, because wasting a lot of hits on 10v11 can sometimes screw you over. I remember back in Invite Clans, it was like sometimes wars would go 3 out of 22, and those were instant losses. So if you're going to use 10v11, you got to be really strong, but I think changing the meta is the way to go.
For a 2-6-12 breakdown, how many attacks do you allocate for 10v11?
I would say maximum
I will
of
take
4.
this part. I will take this part.
Right.
So if you're in another clan, I think you should dedicate all 12 of your hits to hitting our 11s, and that'd be great. So yeah, that's our strategy. Use all 12 Town Hall 10 hits on our 11s, and don't hit any of our 10s. Thank you.
Hey, but they got to dip 9 somewhere, right?
Okay,
like Prodigy firing shots.
Yeah, probably about 10, maybe 5 hits on their 11s. The rest can be dips.
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that the Legacy will probably dip 3 of ours.
That's a pretty low number. Usually
Who's
people
that?
don't even clear our 9s, even close to
Who's
that.
the Legacy?
Yeah, so. All right, guys. Well, I guess we can say bye to everybody this time. Just want to talk a little bit about 10v11 and maybe say what's up to the Legacy. See if they want to arrange or something.
I'm scared.
I'll just say this: the Legacy don't want this. All right, they don't want any of this. They've gone 2-0 in Division 7 of BK against a clan that was probably made by a bunch of farmers. Honestly, if you want a real war, come and talk to us on Twitter. We'll be ready. We'll be ready for you.
All right, guys. So long. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.